Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you. I hope everybody in a peaceful state of mind, understanding that you listening, you can't control the darkness within other individuals. You can't control the actions, ways, directions, and motives that individuals take on for themselves. Understand, as much as you would want an individual to do good, be right, correct themselves, see what they need to see, you can only let spirit use you as a vessel to say some words to that individual. That is as far as your mission will take you, other than showing. Okay? When we neglect self, when we neglect our own healing, when we neglect the corrections and the whispers Spirit gives us, God gives us, Source gives us, Creator gives us, individuals fall into these places of being stressed, these places of suffering. We're going to say suffering. Nobody needs to suffer. Nobody needs to feel like they're suffering. You don't need to feel like you're suffering. The air you breathe, can you stop? Can you stop breathing? Is it recommended that you stop breathing? Because Spirit, Source, God, Creator, you should be in that presence always. Just as you get to breathe that air. Just as you get to breathe that air, you should always be in the presence of Spirit. Be in the presence of your higher self. Be in the presence of a better way. Be in the presence of integrity about yourself. Be in the presence of wanting better for the next individual. You should always be in that place because you're always breathing. See, they say whenever you're suffering, you're supposed to pray to the Creator. But when you have everything going good for you, you should praise Him. You should be thankful. You should be appreciative. So you go from suffering and you can go to you being satisfied. Either way it goes, Spirit's supposed to be involved in that. Your breathing don't stop. So your appreciation for Spirit, your appreciation for Source, for God, for the Creator, whatever word you use for yourself. But that appreciation, that shouldn't stop. That shouldn't stop. As long as you can breathe. See, what a lot of individuals is missing is this plain and simple thing. When the Creator blew into them nostrils, He gave us a soul. He gave humans a soul. He gave humans a soul. Image and likeness from the jump. clean cut. Okay? Now, like Prophet said, that biting the apple, that was going against what you stand for, going against what you knew, getting from under the submission, going against what you already have put within you, going against it. It's a simple decision like you make nowadays. This is a decision. It was a decision. So get the significance of it. Don't delve yourself in all kind of trying to figure out what kind of apple. If the apple was green, like why? What color was Eve? Why? They got a soul. You have a soul. You know to stay up under submission. You know to go with what Spirit guiding you to do. You know that. See, when we not under submission, we condemning the world. We're not saving the world. When we not under submission, we condemning the world. We're not saving the world. I need everybody to understand that. I need everybody to mature within their thinking, mature with how they process things. Because what you have is a whole bunch of history, whole bunch of information that has led you to this place in time. This place in time. Say time is an illusion. Use it for your benefit. Use it for your benefit. If it's an illusion, use every bit of it to correct yourself. Just use every bit of it to correct yourself. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Prophet wants you in a place to where you can wake up and you don't have to drift off. When I say drift off, you don't have all of these strings pulling at your attention. You don't have all of these strings pulling at your serenity. You don't have all these strings pulling at your focus, man. It's important that you stay focused. Let me tell you what's going on right now. Spirit, God, Source, Creator is about to take you into a new place. It's about to take you into a new space. It's important that you keep and maintain your connection with Spirit. You're not disconnected. You can't be disconnected from Spirit. You here, you have your soul inside of you. God inside of you. When this vessel expires, you're going right back. Ain't no way you can get out of that. You can't get out of that. You have to come around to understanding who you are, what's inside of you, that you part of the system. You got to come around to understanding that you loved. You loved. Look how Spirit keep using this old ratchet right here to remind you. Keep reminding you this face right here. You loved. You loved. You love, you guided, you protected. You are. When things happen, get what needs to be got out of what happens. Get what needs to be got out of what happened. If something happened, what do you get out of what happened? See, that's how we supposed to live. We don't live like that because when things happen, what we do, we don't put our mind to it. We put our emotions to it. And our emotions take us places. I'm going to say it again. What we normally do, we don't put our mind to it. We put our emotions to it. And our emotions take us places. Yeah. Even if you didn't think about it like that, that's exactly what it is. We being led to use our minds. See, your brain, that's what activates your mind. That's what activates your mind. See, you got that frontal lobe right there. That's the magic. That's the magic. The frontal lobe is the magic. The frontal lobe is the creative part of your brain. The frontal lobe, that's that all that is in there. That's what your frontal lobe is. Now everything else back there, that's all them little programs you got that you be doing on a regular. All that. Them things that you don't never change. Them real programs. Your frontal lobe is what helps you change those programs. So like when you get a new thought, when you engage in that, that'll begin to change those old functions. But as long as the thought comes in, you process it the same, you work the same way. Your computer works the same way. But when they come in and you want to change it, and you start trying to think about how to change it, then all that information you got stored within you, all them experiences that you've been through, your frontal lobe starts to connect with all of that. The ones that could help you in this area of whatever that is. And you begin to put another picture together for yourself. You begin to understand another way of things. It begins to be unwrapped for you. Because you're taking on a new approach. It's a new approach. It's not the same approach. See, that's where your learning comes in at. It's all up here, but you have to bring yourself to the place of learning. You have to bring yourself to the place of changing certain things about yourself. You know it's a lot of things that's a part of you. You know you need to get rid of that. You know that don't work like that. You know it never worked. You know you keep running to the same wall with that, the way you go about it. Change it up. It doesn't have to be all the way. But you have to set your mind to changing it for the better. I want to change the spirit. Spirit, allow me to see what I need to see in this situation for it to be to the highest of my benefit and the next individual's benefit. Allow me to see that. You're going to begin to see it. The thing with that, when Spirit starts showing us, oh man, because that's not the way you went before. That's something new, totally new. Now you feel fearful because you don't know what's on the other side of it. Let me tell you, Spirit on the other side of every decision you make, whether you make a good one or a bad one, because Spirit got to watch you, man. Spirit got to try to help you and still get in touch with you, man. Spirit got to never give up on you. So he always on the other side of your decision. Don't get that twisted. He jumping with you, he moving with you. You just not feeling it sometimes. Sometimes you just get out of your box and you think it's all you. You think you're all alone. It's impossible for you to be alone. You have God inside of you. You have a soul inside of you. Your soul is a piece of the Creator. It's a piece of the Creator. You can't get out of it. You can't get around it. What Prophet needs you to do is get around and understanding it. Understand the power it holds. Understand the wisdom it holds for you. Understand the peace and serenity that it holds, that it gives you, that it can give you, that it can bring to your life. That's what I need you to understand. Because I don't want you suffering. You don't need to suffer. See, they say when we be suffering, we supposed to pray. You're supposed to pray. You're supposed to talk to God. Talk to Source, Creator. But whenever you weary, that's a whole nother ball game. See, weary is when you were suffering already. See, you were suffering already. Now when you weary, now you want to give up on life. That's when you're weary. So what they say you need to do when you're weary? That means your energy. It means you're low. It means you're weak. It means source know you in that place where you need some help. You need some help. You need somebody like Prophet to come in and give you a boost, lift you up, charge you up with this energy, remind you of your greatness. They say call in the ancestors. Call in the ancestors to help. When you're weary, you got them ancestors around you now. See, the thing is this, everything is in place for you not to ever be weary, for you not to ever feel dissatisfied, for you not to ever feel like you suffer. Like everything is in place for you not to ever feel like you in lack, like that you can't do it, like you by yourself. Like everything is in place for you to not get to these places. Come around and understand that when you open them eyes, got God within you, God with you, not nowhere else. You got that soul. You got a good spirit. If you take on a good spirit, if you understanding the God in yourself, the spirit is there. The spirit is there. I want you to practice on the little things. Practice stopping yourself just on the little things. Just on the little things. Just on the little things like commenting about the next individual. Just on the little things about your opinion of somebody else. Just like all of that. Just jumping in their business, what you think about their business. Like just practice on just leave it alone. Like just fight it. It's going to take all of them little things away. What that's going to do, it's going to take that little program out of your brain. It's going to stop that from occurring. You can shut that down. You can train your brain how you want to train your brain. See, the thing with this, like, you know how they say everybody got things that's not done. But why they not done? They only not done because we don't finish them. It's no other reason that it is not done. When we start it, you can finish it. We don't finish it for whatever reason. We get tired. We don't want to take it on no more. We just get frustrated. It doesn't matter. But once you start it, you can finish it. And that's the thing with you changing. You started changing. You can finish it. You do not have to succumb to your old ways. You don't have to let the dark energy pull you back into viewing things a certain way. Your mind, your vision, your ways, your schedule, everything is clearing up. Everything is clear. It might not be where you want it to be, but it's clearing up. You've slowed down. You're slowing down. That's because you're being led to be still. When you be still, so much magic is going to occur for you. It's going to happen for you. Darkness, it's not a part of you. That darkness that you have in you, you picked it up. Like you was mad, so you kept on acting in them ways. That darkness, that's because you didn't have what you wanted at the time. Like you picked it up. That darkness, that's because y'all didn't agree at some point in time. Things got out of hand. You just had a couple of words, but you just holding on to it. It's just that. Matter of fact, when you see him, you don't even feel like that. You don't even feel that mad. But you just take on that persona because you're supposed to be big and bad, big boy, big bad boy, big bad girl. That's what you're supposed to be. That's how people are supposed to view you. Listen, that's not loving. That's not loving. That's how people should view you, in a loving way, because that's what people don't get a chance to see on the regular. That's what I understand. I understand that everybody I come across now, want them to see. I want them to feel this serenity that I have. I don't want to push myself on nobody. I don't want to engage in a conversation that individuals don't want to have. I just want individuals to realize and see the peace and serenity that Spirit has given me. The head, place, and space, Spirit has given me. The sense of self, Spirit has given me. You see, whenever you get restored, which you on your way to getting restored, whoever listening, confirmation, baby, confirmation. You're on your way to getting restored. See what that restoration does? It brings you back to intent. It brings you back to your original purpose. To your original purpose. So when you're gonna be finished being restored, ooh, you gonna have your purpose. You gonna have your purpose. You heard me? You gonna have purpose about yourself, man. I'm happy. Like, I'm happy now because I know you get it. Like, I know you get it. Protect your energy. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth, man. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Prophet got words of encouragement, man. Sometimes we get lost. Sometimes we get lost, we jump over the fence. Listen to me. If you jumped over it, you could jump back over it. Till next time, man. Love everybody, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Peace out.